it's time. I got the November Illumicrate box. Oh, where's that word? Here we go. I got the November Illumicrate in the mail, and so we are going to open this and you will be able to see what else in there, and hopefully then you will be able to, maybe I can get this open? Maybe then you will be able to determine if you are interested in the box. So on top we have the little sheet that tells us what the theme is, and the theme is anti-hero for November 2023. And we have the list on the inside of all of the spoilers and the book. And so I'm just gonna look at this and then I'm gonna go down the box and kind of take this out. So the first thing we have is the intermission mug. So this is an Illumicrate exclusive mug, and it says it was designed by Rosie Thorns 88. And oh, okay, so I love Murderbot. So this is our next mug features our favorite misanthropic succulent from the Murderbot Diaries. Okay, so I love Murderbot. Ugh, not so much pronouncing that word, but okay. So this is the mug that we've got here. So it looks like that's Murderbot. And then we've got the view from the ship. So let me look at this. Yep, we got the view from the ship. The rise and fall of Sanctuary Moon, which features in the story. So that's cool. We got a Murderbot mug. So that's cute because I really love the stories. If you have not read Murderbot, you should. I think it's funny. They're a lot of fun. It was just very entertaining, and I'm so excited that her next book is out. So, all right. So the next thing that we have is I got to move aside some of this paper. I don't want to take it out of the box because then the cats will get it all over the house. So, okay, so we have this. So I'm going to take it out of the plastic because annoying. All right, so we have this here. Okay, I gotta figure out what this is. Oh, it looks like a foldable. Okay, let's see. This is a night market foldable bag. It is a design inspired by the Stardust Thief. So let's take a look at this. It looks pretty. I like the dark and then the jewel tones. That's nice. Let's get this unwrapped here. So it has the little pouch that you put it in, and then you undo it here. And oh, that's a bigger size than I normally see. Like, that's pretty large. And you have your candles. Oh, and then that turns into a pocket on the inside. So yeah, you've got this all nice right there, night market. All right. I'm not gonna make you suffer through me folding that. You're welcome. All right, what's up next? All right, we have a hanging ornament inspired by Nettle and Bone, T. Kingfisher. I am just doing well with books I've read. I didn't read the one about the book, the night market. It reminds me of that poem, you know, about the goblins. We must not eat their fruits, something like that. It reminds me of that. Okay, so this is a bone dog ornament from Nettle and Bone. I really enjoyed that story. It's the only T. Kingfisher, I think is her name, the author. It's the only book I've read, but I really enjoyed it, and I read it right before I went on vacation, or I probably would have went out and sought another one of her books immediately because it was that well done. So this is Bone Dog, which was really cute in the story. So that's adorable. I love shiny, it's almost Christmas. I'm putting this on a Christmas tree. Like, that's obviously happening. I like shiny things that reflect the light on my tree, and that is going to do perfect. So that's really cute. I like that. That's neat. All right, next up, we have bookends. So again, wrapped in plastic, but you can kind of see, I'm gonna take this off. I apologize for the crinkling noise that you're gonna have to hear, but I think it will look better if you see it without. And I prefer to give you my sudden impressions rather than the, you know, let's rehearse this. Rehearsing is not a thing I do, unless it's for work. All right, so it says one flesh, one end. And so those are identical. And then you got your little bookends, and they look pretty solid. So that's cool. As you can see, my bookshelves all have those things. So like that is from, these two doors are from Illumicrate, but I tend to put them in front of things, and I think that would be cute in front of some books. Like, you know, some of these books are slightly unsightly. I could like stick it in front of that, and that would be good. But I have, when I needed bookends, I didn't have them, of course, and now I have bookends and don't need them, but that's fine. Okay, so let's read about the theme. So it locked tomb. Oh, Gideon the Ninth. I enjoyed that too. I am looking forward to book 4. The first 3. Okay, for those of you who have read Gideon the Ninth, like book 2 went off in a direction, but I really enjoyed it, and I was glad I stuck with it because it went sideways in a good way, I thought. All right, so the book, oh, it's covered in this, like the paper dust. So it's Starling House by Alex E. Harrow. So, and it's got, it looks like it's like a transparent book jacket. You can see that. So it's, oh yeah, yep. So you can see that. Woo! All right, and then, so it's over, oh, let me get the words out of the way. So you can see kind of the house with the shadow in the background on that. And then there it is. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's take the whole thing off. I didn't even see the, oh my goodness. Those edges are, I love it when they do the, is this digital? I love it when they do the digital edges. So they did the black on the bottom and the top, and then they did, that's beautiful. The key and then the thing. All right, and so then yes, they do end papers that are different. Okay, so this one is that, and then did they put in, is it signed by the author or does it have a letter? Sometimes they'll have letters found in them. And then, yeah, signature. So yeah, so this one has this letter, and then here we go. So not a wedding signature, but very nice looking. So, all right, well, that is beautiful. For me, it's mostly about the book. Like, I really want to enjoy the book in the book box. Go figure. But I really enjoy being able to get just absolutely stunning books like that. That is, like, there are people, I'm sure you've seen them on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, who like turn all their books out so they're like, it's the same color and it's the neutrals. And if you don't, like, if the only thing you're using your books for is for decoration, like, that makes 0 sense to me. I don't really understand why you have them. But these books, like, I can understand. But like, you know, if you read this story and you have the association, you're going to know what book that is. You don't need, you know, the name, the author, because you have that and you know, you're like, oh, that's Starling House. That's what that book is. You can see the Starlings on there. So yeah, so this is the one thing that makes me tempted to turn my books around. But of course, only the ones with the sprayed edges. So, all right, let's see if there's anything else in here that we need to see. So Starling House, so I've seen it a little bit on, I do Bookstagram, I guess. This is what I pay more attention to. I refuse to download TikTok. So I have seen Starling House on there. And this does sound very interesting. So the Illumicrate edition features an exclusive acetate jacket, full color printing on the hardback, digitally printed edges, it is digital, and end paper artwork. Okay, and then they're doing a read along. And then next month's theme is going to be in the stars. So you can see that. The heavens watch on as empires rise and cities fall, for fate is foretold in the stars. So the December book is going to be an adult science fiction debut. Very cool. All right. So I think, so the mug is very useful. I will end up using the mug. Also, it's Murderbot. So I'm pretty happy about that. The ornament will go into the Christmas tree, and then there will be this bone dog thing. I don't know, for those of you who have seen this random science fiction movie that had, I don't remember the name of either actor or actress who starred in this, or the scrawny guy. So the scrawny actor, British, and I like just, okay, anyway, I apologize for anything that might be offensive. This is just how my brain is thinking of it. Who played, is it Newt Scamander? The guy who played that guy was in it, and he was the villain for this movie, and It was the girl from that 70s show with the dark hair. And some, you know, blonde muscular guy who was the male lead. Anyway, so she's like, he's a splice. The guy's a splice, and she turns out to be like the reincarnation of the Empress of the universe, I guess. I don't know, something like that. And he's like, oh no, I don't deserve to be with you. You know, I share DNA with dogs. And she's like, I love dogs. And it cracked me up. I died when I heard that line in that movie. And yes, the whole thing is cheesy, but it was gloriously cheesy. So I'm going to think of that every time I see this dog. It's going to be great. I mean, also, I really did appreciate the dog in Nettle and Pone. It was very cute, and it was an excellently imagined like fairy tale. It had the feel of a fairy tale, that book. Like the kind of scarier, you know, more ominous one, but it still has like a good, satisfying ending, which I need that emotional closure. I do not need everything to be bleak and grimdark and just awful. That's not where I'm going. So this was a really good book, the Nettle and Bone. It was very cute. So the bookends, again, like right now, I make sure I buy bookshelves that have ends on them. I do have, I think, one that does not, and I am using a different set of bookends for that. But otherwise, I put lamps and stuff on top of them, kind of like this stuff. Like I don't put books up there. I guess I could. I do need more shelf space. That's just not how I use it. So that's interesting. And then you can never have too many bags. However, if I knock stuff over, you know, I don't fold that stuff up enough. Maybe if I moved back to Europe and you've got to carry your own bag with you everywhere you go, or your SOL, that this would probably be more useful. And maybe I should start doing that anyway. Maybe this is just a sign that, Alicia, you should get that going. Oh, well. So yeah, that's the one. My kitten came up to distract me, so we're going to cut this short. Let me know what you thought. If you enjoyed this box, I'll see you later. Bye.